Hey everybody, it's on it's blah 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 blah. I did that intro horribly. It's on Blue Cat here, and today we are doing a base tutorial because all you, like, 5 people asked me for this, and y'all are gonna get it because I'm a nice person. But anyway, what you do is, unless you're making a what the? Okay, never mind. Unless you're making a farming base, put your town hall in the center of your base. That is the #1 priority. If you don't do that, like, I'm gonna sue you. Number 2. Where's my expert? I mean, it depends on what the town hall that you have, but pretty much what you should do, with your, why is that there? If you're a lower level, what you should do is put your mortars and then your put your mortars and then your collectors around your town hall. For example, I'll show you what to do with the I'll show you how to do it pretty much. Where are my mortars? Yeah, where am I? Alright, so pretty much what you do, you put them more like this and kind of make it like a mirrored image where like one's on the top of the thingy, so it like evens out, I guess. And then I have 4 mortars, so I can do that. But if you're a lower level, put your 2 archer towers on the other sides. But I'm just gonna do all 4 of my mortars like this. And then you put your collectors however you want. You put your collectors, like, you can put your collectors to even it out. You can put your collectors to save space like this. I usually even it out. But I have a lot of fucking collectors. Nice. And I mean, not collectors, storages. Yeah. I have kind of a lot of storages, so. But usually when you're that low, you only have, like, when you're, like, around Town Hall 6 and stuff, you only have, like, 2 collectors. So put 2 golds up here, and then put 2 of that up there. But if you're a base like me, what I would do is put your elixir in the middle, because your elixir is the most valuable, because you can't get anything if you don't have elixir. And then surround that in your highest level wall. For example, I would do this, and I put 2 more. I would do that, and then extend it like this, and because I ran out, I would just put the next best level. Why'd I put it right there? Work, please. That's pretty much. And then what you should do next, if you're a high level like me, put your gold storages on the sides like this. Where's my 4th one go? Okay. And then here's what you do from here. Honestly, what I would do is put your collectors right here. Your collectors are pretty valuable. Only put 2 per, and then put like a cannon or something in the middle. And then you can put like a builder hut or something in here. Something like 2, maybe like a hidden Tesla or something. I have 4 hidden Teslas, I'll put 1 hidden Tesla in there. Put it out farther so it's more effective. Actually, no, put it in because your other defenses around it will defend the Tesla. So your Tesla can get some extra hits off on people. And then you just do that, and then do that again. And then you're like, yay, 16. And then you're like, yay, 16 Tesla. And then put some, I recommend, since mine are all max, it doesn't matter for me, but if you don't have as many as I do, put your highest level inside this part of your base, because you want your highest to be defended the most. That makes sense for everything. Come on, it works. And 2 more on this side. Oh, I took that wrong. 2 more on this side. And then another one of your cannons. And then a Tesla. And then just completely, and then wall this. You can put bomb traps or something, whatever you want to put. But I'm just putting that. Where are my walls? There you go, now you wall that in. Now your next thing you do is, oh, shoot. I mean, next thing you want to do, actually, next thing you want to do is, on top of that, you'd want to put your wizard towers on the next corner. Because wizard towers are your flash damage thingies, and they usually go around the corners. Usually I'm doing a loop around kind of style base, where they have to loop around the entire base unless they use, like, jump spells or something like that, or they cut off one of the buildings. But pretty much put your wizard towers on your next outside parts. I'm gonna go ahead and complete, because I don't have enough walls yet, I can't completely wall this in, I don't think. Maybe I might, actually. I think I can wall this in completely. Yeah, I can wall it in. And then what you want to do here is, oh my god, I have a lot of archer towers. I don't know how many asteroids you have, but I would put. How many cannons do I have? All my cannons? Yeah. But if I were me, if you remembered it earlier, you know, just watched that thing back earlier, you'll understand what the expos, but anyway, next thing you probably want to do is, you're going to want to put the rest of your collectors in, what is this? You're going to want to put the rest of your collectors in your, thing. Yeah. Put the rest of the collectors on one side. You won't have enough for, defense for, you won't have enough space for a defense. So what I'd recommend doing is, like, just put a trap. Or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my one of my air supers here. I'm gonna face it this way. Oh yeah, also lower levels, because you're not gonna have as many cannons as I will, or like any or any like everything. Actually, no, don't put a cannon on the side. Instead of doing that, take out your Teslas. Put the cannons on one of the sides. Don't do that. Yeah, put your cannons on one of the sides. And then what you should do next is put your air defenses, because I have 4. You're really only gonna have 2 when you're playing. But because I have 4, I'm gonna loop them around my base entirely. But if you have 2, just put 2 air defenses across each other, kind of like these air defenses, and then put and then for the rest of the spots, put archer towers or something. Or if you have expos, put expos there, or put the rest, or your extra mortars there, whatever you want to do. And then what you want to do next, put your clan castle in one of these outer parts. Also put your dark elixir in one of these outer parts. Actually, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, well, let's say you have like a different level cannon actually, and you have like, for me, I have full air defenses, so I'm gonna keep that there if I would use this base. But like, take out one of the archer towers and put in your dark elixir storage, because if you have one, then that would help. If you don't have dark elixir storage, then keep the archer towers there. I do not want to like. But I'll put my dark elixir storage out here just because, or right there, just because I can. Originally I put an air defense there, but because I already used the air defense, let's put the air defense right here. And then what you want to do next for it is put your drills on one side too. Put your drills right here. And then what you're going to do next, you're gonna want to pick one side of your base, pretty much one of your clear sides, for all your army camps. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my army camps like this. And then you don't want to put your, honestly I don't really care what you do, but I recommend organizing your barracks in what levels they are. So for example, the lowest level's on the side down here. And where's my level of barracks? Do I not have them? Oh, right here. And level 10. And level 11. So level 1 kind of, I don't know, loop it around the backish, I guess. It depends what kind of base you have and how many barracks you have, pretty much. And then put your dark elixir, put your dark barracks here and here. Nice. Now that's all set up. What you want to do is you're going to put a couple of hidden Teslas around these buildings, because most of your defenses can't reach out here. So put like 2 hidden Teslas around the buildings. Right there, yeah, that'll work. Next place. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Next thing I would do. What the heck? Stop doing that. Next thing I would do, actually, yeah, I'm gonna take out 2 of my mortars, actually. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but pretty much what I did with my base, I put my mortars and my expos in the center, but I don't think, most people don't have expos, but if you do have an expo, what should you do? If you have an expo, take out a couple of your cannons and put the expos there instead. Never put your expos to air and ground, just put it to ground only, because they have a lot more range that way. So like, look, my expos cover my whole base pretty much. So pretty much wherever you're getting raided from, at least one expo is going to be shooting. Next one, what the, I told you not to do that. Thank you. Stop. Alright, now I think the next thing you want to do is, no, don't do that. Actually, yeah, do that. What I want to do here next is you're going to want to put some archer towers next to your wizard towers. I recommend putting them on both sides because it provides a lot of defense in the corners. And the corners is where a lot of people like to attack. And even if they'd attack from the middle, you still have at least 2 archer towers attacking them at one point because of the range they have. And then if you run on archer towers, just what the bleh. If you run on archer towers, just put down some cannons or something. Alright, there we go. Now we put the rest of my collectors on the sides, on some of these sides of these buildings. Alright, and then put a cannon there, I guess, and a Tesla there. And then next one, you just want to, I don't even know if you have enough buildings, but if you do, just start throwing crap there. I didn't want to do that. So yeah, start putting crap here, and then what can I put here? My swell factory. I just put my swell factories over on the corner with those. So actually put your swell factories out here next to them, I assume. You put your swell factory right here. I'll put my archer queen there. And then I'm gonna do. I'm running out of buildings. I don't know how I did this. I'm running out of buildings. What buildings can I put there? Stop dragging out random traps. I hate this. I guess you can just put whatever you have left over there. I don't know. Yeah, you just put whatever left over there. Just pretend that's all filled up. I'm gonna put your laboratory next to your, there, so that. And pretty much, if you're not a level like me, pretty much all you need to do is just make sure that your defenses are near the inside of your base. You never want them on the outside, because then that makes you completely vulnerable. Look at my American flag right there. Just a second. And then, good strategy for any base. Make sure to always have your builder huts in the corners. And now with the new update, because any troop that's in there explodes with those troops, it's gonna require a couple of archer, maybe like 3 or 4 for each builder hut and able to take out. So it's harder for them to get 100% on your base. I'm gonna put air super right there. We already have an air defense facing that way. Put that way. And then pretty much put one of your Teslas wherever you want. I really don't care where you put it. Yeah, that's gonna be filled up with something. I don't know what you're gonna fill that up with, because I don't have enough buildings. I'm just filled up with walls. I'm thinking about you might want to put your barracks there. Actually, some of your barracks, maybe your spell factories, because it won't take as much space. It'll take up the space. But then put like a Tesla there or something. I'm just gonna put Tesla here just to show you if you actually put the barracks there. And then pretty much just scatter each thing like around any part of your base where they they can enter in from. Pretty much all you need to do. Hope that one of them grabs something. Put the traps. Put these skeleton traps near the end of your base or near the inside of your base, because they don't do much when you just put down all of your troops. Or when people just put down all of their troops. Put the giant bombs in strategic places. I would just put the giant bombs wherever you want for for wherever you can for a couple of days, and then just go back on your defense log, see where people attack most, and then put your heavy defenses there. For example, let's say someone attacks up here, near up here. You just want to put maybe a giant bomb there or a giant bomb here, and then put the rest somewhere else around the base. Put one over here so they can't farm it off with a heavy troop or something. And then also just scatter your bombs. I usually put my bombs near the corners of my base, because things love attacking corner walls. And just scatter that around the rest. I don't know where to put the rest of the walls. You can put them around around that or something. Put them around this. I'm not sure. And then put the spring traps. I would say put the spring traps somewhere where you can inside your base. They do more like on a push where they're pushing around the base than just like laying around on the outside. This is, and then just like put the wall somewhere else. I'm just gonna put them here because I don't want to find a place for them. And then I guess you save it. But this is kind of a crappy representation of what I did. But somehow when I did the last time, I ended up with this. So this is basically pretty much like, because they have to enter from here. But I kind of have a heavy defense area around here. I have all my heroes, I have my cannon, I have archers, wizards, pretty much anything. And then it's kind of a loop around base where unless they like interrupt something, they have to loop around the whole base before going to the next layer. Which solves a lot of time with it. This solves a lot of time with the defenses. Alright, anyway guys, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to please the like, subscribe, notification button, all that good stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye. I told you to end. I told you to end. Summer.